Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I did a little haul video earlier and I showed this book off, but I felt like it probably deserved its own video, right? It's a beautiful book, so let's get going and we'll show this book off. Here it is without the dust jacket. Here is the back with all the covers and their wonderful glory. Discover how Spider-Man's black costume became his deadliest foe. It's a cover price of $125. You can find that for pretty much half off on InsideTrades.com. We have we want to eat your brain. Pause this if you want to read this. Over here we have the creators with some wonderful artists like Todd McFarlane, Eric Larson, Mark Bagley. Got a wonderful cover, and then the spine is wonderful as well. What does it collect? It collects, you can see there if you want to see what it collects. It does include Maximum Carnage, so that's a big selling point for this omnibus. First time Maximum Carnage has been collected in oversized format, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, let's get the overview started. Nice red page to begin with. Beautiful Eric Larson art when he started using the tongue and the green venom coming out of his mouth. Here's the credits page. Tom DeFalco, Louis Simonson, David Mussolini. A lot of good famous Spider-Man writers on here. You know, all the heavy hitters for Venom artists, McFarlane and Lim, and you know, and inkers, colorists, all that stuff. Information is here. Nice little symbiote artwork all around the page. Begins with I'm not saying this word right. Excerpt from Marvel Secret Wars, when Spider-Man sees that Thor walked into a room and got a new cape, and he's like, hey, maybe I can get a new costume. And when he walks in, that's when he first bonds with the symbiote. So it skips after that to Spider-Man 258, when he is having some issues with his then girlfriend Black Cat and his ex-girlfriend, or you know, on and off girlfriend Mary Jane, and what that has nothing to do with the symbiote. The symbiote basically takes over his mind and goes out for him at night, and this is when he wakes up and he basically realizes that, you know, something's wrong and he should go see Mr. Fantastic. This image right here is the Spider-Man 90s cartoon takes this and puts it into the intro. But you know, the symbiote has more of a, you know, scarier Venom face than normal. And then so it was pretty cool. Like when I was reading it, it brought me back to the 90s, like that cartoon intro. So here he basically finds out from Mr. Fantastic that the symbiote is indeed alive. So that's pretty cool. It's definitely the origin of the symbiote. This is the thing with Hobgoblin. Has nothing to do with Venom, but it is in the issue that 258. So the way this book works is that it has it does have full issues, and some of the issues aren't fully dealing with Venom, but for the most part, if they aren't dealing with Venom, they'll kind of have little parts, just show you little parts of the issue, and then go next. And then what's going on? This is the funny part. When they get the symbiote off of him, they give him a Fantastic Four old suit and a paper bag to cover his head, and he goes and stops the crime in it. But anyways, so they keep the suit over in Mr. Fantastic's lair, or like lab, sorry, and they start showing you little parts of issues the symbiote showed up in. So you see this as a little part of Spider-Man 260, a little part of an issue of Fantastic Four 274. So that way they're keeping you up to date with what's going on with the symbiote. They're not putting all the issues in that have anything to do with Venom. So I like it. I like the way they did this. I mean, if you don't own the David Michelinie Omnibus and the Eric Larson Omnibus, you're not double dipping at all. And it's definitely great. Like me, I don't own those two books, so this book is great for me. But if you do own those two books, you'll start eventually in the middle of this book, you'll be double dipping a lot. So, you know, it's up to you what you want to do. If you're a huge Venom fan and you don't have any Venom, this is the way to go. Don't do the Venom Omnibus. Do this first, and then if you really like it, then go to Venom Omnibus. But I feel like this is way better, and this has more better Venom stories. Let's skip up a little more. Let's go to issue 300, which is of course the first full appearance of Eddie Brock as Venom in their first fight. I love the art, man. These artists are just so great, and I feel like they're much better than today's. I mean, today's artists are great too, but like I just miss the hand drawn stuff. Like everything's done digitally now. Yeah, so he first meets him. He reveals that he's Eddie Brock, and then he tells him why he hates him and how he became Venom. This is the quintessential origin story. He was there when Spider-Man went to get the suit off in the church, and he happened to fall down onto him. That's how it is in the cartoon. That's how it is with the horrible Topher Grace interpretation. I'm sure it's not going to be the same in the Venom movie out this Friday, but that's the quintessential Venom origin story of how Brock got the symbiote. So he gets the symbiote off of him, and he goes back to the Baxter building and talks to the Thing. And he has Brock and the symbiote kept until the Raft can figure out how to get rid of him, or how to get him controlled. This is actually where I am right now in the book. I mean, I've read this material before, but right now, since I got it, this is where I'm at. But anyways, I can talk about it still. Alright, so this is it skips to 315, and this is Todd McFarlane on art, I believe. Yes. So Venom comes back. Venom's always close to home, always, because he knows that Spider-Man is Peter, and he goes after his family. So that's what the book does. It goes and it jumps around. Like, here's that wonderful cover, the cover of the actual omnibus. This is the cover that got me into comic books. Said it many times. If you follow me anywhere or you seen previous videos, this is the book. This is the issue that I saw on newsstands and comic stands, and I was like, man, that's it. This made me fall in love with the medium. Always captured Black Cat. That was some intense stuff. The way Mary Jane was drawn, how she's supposed to be drawn, man. Like, nothing against Kirsten Dunst, but when I heard she was in 2000, I was like, how do you get Kirsten Dunst, Mary Jane, Kirsten Dunst? How? What? I don't know. Oh man, it's beautiful Spider-Man art. Alright, let's get going a little faster. As we go in here, we have an Avengers issue where he fights the Avengers. So that's pretty cool. You get appearances from Cap, Iron Man, all the Avengers, Wonder Man, Hawkeye, She-Hulk, Vision. My favorite Vision, though, all white Vision. We got, I believe, the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants in this too. Blob and Mystique and Pyro and all them. Good stuff. Good little extra to add in there. And then you got a Quasar issue. So yes, this is all of Venom's earliest appearances, but it does, as you read it, I feel like it does make sense. Like, it makes sense, his journey, his earliest issues. Alright, now that's how you we get into the Eric Larson stuff. The Crazy Tongue comes out. So if you have the Eric Larson Omni, you would have these issues. Look at that, man, that drawing. This is the Venom I know and love. I love all drawings of Venoms, but Larson, Lim, McFarlane, they all do good jobs. but just this tongue and stuff is what I started to get used to when I was a younger kid. Keep going, get past some of that great Larson art. Look at that craziness, man. I'm just like, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but you think of Venom, he made it a staple of the character. So he had punched and his mouth is just flying open with the crazy teeth. Got blood on. Eat some brains there. Alright, keep going. So now more of that crazy Eric Larson art. Yeah, like I said, this is definitely the Venom book to get if you want to get his best earlier stories. Here's a Darkhawk issue featuring Venom. Alright, let's go a little faster, guys. Here's the Carnage issues, the origin story of Carnage, Carnage Part 1. And then I started giving little parts of comics again, leading up to Cletus Cassidy becoming Carnage. So that's cool. So you ever wanted to know Carnage's origin, that's in here too. Can't wait. I'm guessing it's going to be in Part 2 of if Tom Hardy's Venom gets another movie. Carnage is going to be in that one. It's probably going to be played by Woody Harrelson, and I love Woody Harrelson as an actor, so I can't wait to see his portrayal of Carnage. So if you love Venom, if you love Carnage, this is the book to get. I mean, I know they have their own omnibuses. Carnage is omnibus is better material than the Venom one, but this is their best stuff in my opinion. Alright, get past the Venom stuff, and then you have the Spirits of Venom miniseries in here, where he goes up against Ghost Rider. You got some Daredevil action in there. The Trial of Venom, there you go. That's the one featuring Daredevil. Makes sense, right? Trial of Venom, Daredevil, Matt Murdock. Get that to that Ghost Rider stuff in here. Somewhere in here. There it is. Ghost Rider issues, Spirit of Venom. And then you got him facing off against Wolverine in here. Really good stuff, man. Like, if you like I said, I keep saying, but if you like Venom as a character, these are some of his best stories. Are actually his best stories. I mean, I know Donny Cates is going on right now, and Donny Cates is killing it with that God arc that just ended, but great stuff. Alright. Let's keep going a little faster. I'm just doing the Wolverine art. Yeah, this is him fighting Wolverine. Good stuff. Wolverine and Venom. It's two of the most popular, most badass characters Marvel has to offer. So you know you're gonna love these issues. I don't think I read these when I was a kid. But wasn't the guy who drew Max, so you know, that MTV like show / comic? I forgot his name, but it looks like him. You see any credits here? I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's him because it looks like his art. I don't remember his name though. He was just at Torpedo Comics. I was watching the Omni Bros live. We got chat, or whatever you call it, their live show. There you go. Definitely looks like his art. Anyways, alright, I'm gonna keep going. Almost to the end. I'm gonna get towards the last part of the book is the main event, what everyone's waiting for. A lot of people want this book for, even if they're double dipping, and that's gonna be Maximum Carnage, where here's some Silver Sable. I love Silver Sable in the Spider-Man PS4 game. Her and her accent, and her and Spider-Man's like back and forth. It's really funny in that game. Anyways, towards the end, like I said, it's Maximum Carnage. Maximum Carnage is when Carnage breaks out of jail and just grabs some people to help him out. Some serial killers, other bad people. He got Shriek, and he gets Doppelganger Spider-Man, and he gets here you go. This is the first one I'm talking about before I get to it. Here he is in prison. And he breaks out, and he gets Shriek and Doppelganger Spider-Man, Demo Goblin, a couple other people. I don't remember who else he gets, but and they go basically on a killing spree. Just go around the city causing trouble, and Spider-Man has to get his own team together, and his team consists of Hulk and Dagger, and Venom ends up joining in. They're working together. They don't want to work together. Venom hates them, but Venom hates Carnage more. And they work together, and you end up getting Morbius and Black Cat helping out, and you get Captain America shows up, and Iron Fist shows up, and Deathlock helps out, and then all throughout this this big ordeal of them, this 14-issue series, they're trying to catch Carnage, to stop Carnage. Peter's having trouble with Mary Jane, and it's typical Spider-Man stuff. It's a great story. It's probably a lot of people's first story, I feel like, with Spider-Man, or like it was one of my first stories. I know that. When I was a kid, and one of the stories that got me into comics. I loved the game on Super Nintendo. Yeah, I had the paperback before this, and then once I got this omnibus, I gave the paperback to my brother-in-law. I said that in the previous video, but just saying it one more time, so talking about it. So, since I have it in this oversized format, I give it to somebody else. Maybe he can appreciate it. He's not a big comic guy. He's more of a manga, anime guy. So I told him check it out, and I'll see what he thinks about it. All right, getting towards the end of Maximum Carnage. Great 90s fun. Great stuff. You really get your money's worth for this comic. Especially if you haven't read any of the material, like, you're in for a treat. Man, this is great stuff. I think this is the last issue of Maximum Carnage. Here it is. This is the last one, I think. Yeah, the awesome conclusion. This is basically just, leads it down to the main three. It's Carnage, Venom, and Spider-Man. And Spider-Man's in the middle trying to make sure they don't kill each other. Good stuff. Alright, let's get to the end. I've been talking too much, as it is. Here's some of the extras. What's that? Oh, isn't that the extra shit? Sorry, my bad. I thought that was there. Alright, there you go. The extras. Here's what the symbiote could have looked like, which I actually would prefer that. I like red and black. But, imagine Venom with a red spider than instead of a white spider. That'd be even more menacing, it feels like. You got some variant covers, the interview with who is this, Larson? I don't know. Let's see who. Interview with one of the creators. There you go. Get that. That's what the cover looks like. Great poster. If you ever want a poster like that. Ooh, no, that's nice. Spider-Man, Venom, and Daredevil. 3 of my favorites. Daredevil is my all-time favorites, and these 2 are close behind. So that's a nice poster. I'd have that on my wall. Venom and Ghost Rider. You got a Wizard magazine cover. Chillers. I remember those when I was a kid. Free poster inside. Yeah, some more variants. This is the paperback cover. If you ever had the original trade paperback, that was the first one. That's the cover of the video game. Remember that. And there's also the cover of the new paperback I just gave away. But yeah, I remember that mostly to be the cover of the paperback I had. I mean, of the video game when I was a kid. Alright, and then here's some sketches. Nice work. There's so many great artists on this book, so sketches mean a little bit more, when there's so many great artists. And here we got the trading cards. I collected a lot of trading cards in the 90s. So, that's pretty cool. I think I had one of these. I think that was the one I had. I think I had that one. It's all about having that holographic, man. Everyone wanted the holographic cards. Alright. One last page. This is from, that was from Maximum Carnage. Alright. There you go, guys. It's a little long, but, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed a closer look at the book. If you were on the fence, let me know if this changed your mind or what else you guys want to see from me. Anyways, I think you should grab it. It's a great book. If you like Spider-Man, if you like Venom, if you like Carnage a little bit, and you don't have any of their stuff, this is the book to get. So I think I said that about 5 times in the video, but it's true. This is the book to get if you don't have anything. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe, all that great stuff. Peace out.